Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Buckeyes will kick it away and get this game going. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. And it's good for a first down with 36.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Singleton. Fighting off the defender. The tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
He's going to hand this off. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. To throw, it's Aller. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And it's good, right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Second down play coming up for this offense. Will hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Back to throw. It's Brown. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch and bulldozing his way through. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch.
He just dove for the ball. Somehow he comes up with it. What an incredible play.
Game moves the ball to the 38, another first down. They'll run it to the left. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after the completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Allen. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Using his legs, it's Singleton. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Penn State 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack sets up a third down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to fourth down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it, and instead they give up the first down. This could cost them.
Gonna run it. It's Singleton.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Allen. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Contact as he threw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal, and if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
He missed it. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it from the gun. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a 1st down.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Here's the 2nd down play. That now goes in motion. The defense will have to adjust. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Back to throw. It's Aller. And he slings this pass over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping. He takes it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Catch made across the middle by the running back, and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
He's going to take off. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Back to pass. It's Allen. He's looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on 3rd down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion in a first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
The pass rush closing in, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That ball snagged for a completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Scanning the field, it's Brown. He's moving out of the pocket. And here comes a deep shot. Catch is made way down inside the 30. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 27. Can he get there on the ground? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up, and here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
To throw, it's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, and it's third and long now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Lets it go quickly. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down. Stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Wharton, they set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash in here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield. It's Allen. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 17, Ohio State 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Brown. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
He'll hand it off, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw. It's Allen. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And now another deep ball here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really positive yards here from this running back. He's able to pick up the first down. I guess the only knock would be he does step out of bounds. With the new college rules, of course, the clock will stop momentarily until the play clock starts on the next play, and then the clock will get started again. So just try to stay in bounds when you're working with a lead like this.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Okay, ready? Getting set. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the point after is right down the middle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. And the runner takes off to his right. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
In the red area, it's Wallace. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
14.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Buckeye offense onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Dropping back, it's Brown. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. On first down, it's play action. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Bringing pressure. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The offense recovers, but doesn't make any difference. They're short on the 4th down play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Allen. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now, and he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this time it's complete. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Using his legs on the scramble. Finds room at the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Number 81, Halsey in the end zone.
With no time left, they'll kick the PAT as a formality. Surprised they're not going for 2 here. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.